FMS, otherwise known as BUS2, FMS 207, BUS 207. So today we're going to be of this course. I think this is the last exam for the department management science, faculty of management science, and in the students in the 200 level, the faculty of management science, if I'm not mistaken, and BUS 205, otherwise known as FMS 205, is the course we are taking tonight. Okay, so we know how things have been done. We are expected to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are yet to do that, and for those of us who are new to the stream, please let's do our two signify if we are interested in getting the exam keynote for this course. It's highly essential and recommended. And for next semester, we have what we call a private class, where we'll walk you through all your classes back to back, having classes, or back to back, walk you through all your courses. Okay, so this being said, let's opt. But just before then, if you want to reach out to me, just use my website www.tutorial.com. Get to the WhatsApp button on the top right hand corner, takes you directly to my DM. With this being said, let's start straight into it. Okay, good evening. So we have some activities going on the comment section. Okay, so we have good evening, Miss Martha. That's FMS slash BUS207 revision. All right, we have question 1. Okay, so we have some activities going on in the comment section. Good evening, Elias Yomi. It's good to have you on board. Good evening, Miss Vivian. It's good to have you all on board. So now, okay, I think we're live. So we know how things have been done. Good evening. Okay, so we have question 1. Good evening, Sarah, Miss Ruth, Miss Pori, and Miss Ajodo. So we have question 1. Communication okay, we have communication, okay, is a process whereby information is enclosed in a dash. Whereby information is enclosed in a, that is that. Now let's continue. Now we have next question. Dash is the clear. All right. The dash is the okay, clear intentions of what to communicate. All right, the clear intent the dash is the clear intention of what to communicate. The dash is the clear intention of what to communicate. Okay, so we have a question. Yes, wonderful. Thank you very much for that. That is the source. Okay. We have 3. Dash is a telecommunication. A telecommunication. Okay. Technology used to, okay, used to transfer copies of documents. All right, to transfer copies of documents, over the telephone network, over the telephone network. Okay, so we have that. Yes, wonderful. Thank you very much for that. So it's called fax. Okay. Now we have 4. Fax is also known as dash in some industry. Fax is also known as dash in some industry. Ms. Mata said internet. Okay, not bad. You tried. Thanks for your attempt. Thanks for the attempt. But you are not correct. But thanks for the attempt. Yes, wonderful. It's also known as a telecopier. All right, telecopier in some industry. Now we have question 5. Now, the mass exchange, okay, the live exchange of mass articulation of information among several persons is dash. Okay, I think that question is too much for this space. Let me look for something else. I think we'll take that question as question 6. Let's look for something. The dash is your opportunity to get the right employee. The dash is your opportunity to get the right employee. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you very much for that. Interview. Yes, please let's do how to respond to question and also smash like button if you are here to do that. And for those of us that are new to the stream, like I usually say, it's highly necessary we respond. All right, let's respond to attend. Let's respond to sign up for classes as against next semester as early as possible. The earlier we start, the better it is for us to cover a lot at a moderate pace. All right, where there's no rush, everybody's relaxed. All right, we can spend hours, we can take time to express, to explain. So as I was saying, the holiday will be very short, so there's really not much time. And one of the strategies I usually tell us is that when we start early, right, we cover a lot together and better. So for those of us that might be interested in becoming a member of the private class as again next semester, just go to our website www.tutorial.com, use the WhatsApp button, or if you're in our general group, you can just message me personally. Now we have question 6. Adequate volume is an essential component of effective dash. Essential component is an essential component of effective dash. Of effective dash. Adequate volume is an essential component of effective dash. Yes, wonderful. Effective delivery. Okay. Wonderful. Reading a written dash aloud is not effective, is not an effective strategy with engaging the audience. Reading a written dash aloud is not an effective strategy for engaging with the audience. With the audience. Okay. Are we together? The responses are not coming as expected. What seems to be the problem? Are we not familiar with this question? They are all in the keynote, they are all in our material. What seems to be the problem? And for those of us that are yet to get the material for this course, it's available and it's highly recommended. Yes, reports. Reports. Okay. Now, there are, thank you very much, Mr. Motoyosi. Now there are two fundamental differences. All right. There are two fundamental differences between oral. There are two fundamental differences between oral and dash communication. Between oral and dash communication. Okay. Yes, wonderful. Written. Thank you very much for that. Now we have question 9. Okay. The acronym CC means what? CC and ENC. These acronyms, what do they stand for? So if you are giving answer for any of the two, just write number 9, your answer, number 10, your answer. I think it should be organized that way. Okay. Is anybody helping with that? CC. What is the meaning of the... Yes, wonderful. Wow, thank you very much. Just as usual, very effective and very responsive. Yes, thank you very much for that, Mr. Jackson. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. I have carbon copy. All right. Carbon copy, and we have enclosed. So let's take the last set of questions and call it a wrap for tonight. So we can all continue for tonight and have our rest. And for those of us who want to continue their TMA so that they can go back to solving their TMA. So now let's take question 11. Writing a good essay requires dash critical thinking. A good essay requires dash critical thinking. Writing a good essay requires dash critical thinking. Okay, who's helping us with that? Yes, wonderful. Refined. Okay, yes. Now, you write dash to people within the place of work, and you write dash to people. You write dash to people within an organization. You write dash to people within an organization, and you write dash to people without the organization. Wonderful. Yes. The first answer is memo. All right. Why this is letter. Please let's go to smash the like button. If you are new to the stream, if you haven't subscribed, do what so. When writing occurs at any time, it is said to be dash. When writing occurs at any time, it is dash. When writing, please, as you join the stream, let's do all to use the comment section, respond to questions, smash the like button, and also subscribe to the channel if you are yet to do so. When writing occurs at any time, it is dash. What seems to be the problem? We are not responding to questions. Just very few persons. Recursive. Yes. Recursive. Wonderful. Recursive. Now let's see the last set of questions. Now we have when we talk about the science of the sounds of human speech, what are we talking about? Dash is the science, okay, of the sound of human speech. Then what are we talking about? Okay. Miss Alayomi, Miss Jumoke, Miss Olua Jumoke, Miss Martha, what is going on? We are not responding to questions. Miss Florence, Miss Pompori, Miss Roots, are we still there? Yes, thank you for that, Mr. Jackson. We have phonetics. This is supposed to be, this is it's a revision class. It's expected to be interactive. Everybody's expected to say something. But it's quite unfortunate, our response towards this class tonight. We're not responding to questions. It's it's supposed to be, it is a prerequisite for your exams tomorrow. That's why we have revision classes before your exam the next day. You cannot go to your exam hall and see questions like that. You don't type. You would, like, and I used to say, don't leave any stone unturned. You don't have to know everything, but just think. All right, put on your thinking cap. Think of what can feel, what can flow. I mean, this is it. If you see questions like this and you're able to attempt, it is easier. It becomes easier for you. It becomes easy for you to give correct answers when you see questions like it in your exams tomorrow. And it could be okay. Maybe it's network. Now we have dash. A dash is a single focused argument. A dash is a single focused argument. A single focused argument. Yes, wonderful. Thesis. Yes, thesis. So, thank you very much, everyone. Okay, Ms. Ruth is just responding to a question we've asked about 3 minutes ago. I think it's a network. Yes, thank you very much, everyone. This is what we'll call it a wrap. I believe you've been able to gain something into this class. For those of us who are new to the stream, let's go to smash like button. Okay, like I was as I was saying before the old network just stabilize everything. Now, for those of us who are new to this, all right, we have a keynote to this course, which is highly recommended, and we need to get it and using preparing for the exams tomorrow. And how can you get one? Just for a token, do also reach out to me on www.tutorial.com, where you get to see the WhatsApp button on the top right hand corner. Enables you to send me a direct message, all right, on WhatsApp. And for those of you that might be interested in classes for next semester, still through the same route, send me a direct message on WhatsApp through our website, and we can guide you and put you through how things work. Thank you very much, everyone. I wish you all the best and success in your exams tomorrow. Have a wonderful night rest. Bye for now.